Hello, I'm Karen Elgersma, and we are getting ready for the Da Vinci Gala, celebrating music by the sea, and you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, we talk to one of the wounded warrior runners about post-traumatic stress disorder, and Sucheta Singh chats with Maureen Washington about what it means to be a well-known African-Canadian performer. All that and much more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us on Go Island. We are in the beautiful atrium in downtown Victoria talking about music and the sea and Italian food and all things beautiful, because how do these all fit together? It's actually simpler than you might think. Christopher, first of all, let's begin with Music by the Sea, the coolest music festival ever. Tell us a little bit about who you guys are and what you do.
Music by the Sea is the coolest music festival ever. It's in Bamfield in the summer, in July, and it is unique. There's nothing like it, by the way, anywhere in Canada or North America that I know of, because what we do is we bring a company of artists together for the whole festival, for the whole 12 days. And so you have classical artists, you have jazz artists, and in-between artists, and they're there as a company. And so when you go to a concert at Music by the Sea, you hear a little bit of everything all night long. You hear a string quartet for 20 minutes, then you hear a jazz quintet, then you hear a solo marimba, then you hear a singer. It's a smorgasbord of music at a very high level. Plus, it's in this great venue, not unlike the atrium here, which is, but it's the Ricks Center for Ocean Discoveries in Bamfield. It's at the Marine Sciences Center, and behind its glass is the ocean. So you go to a concert, and behind that string quartet, you see the sunset happening over the Pacific.
Oh my gosh.
Until it's dark.
Goosebumps. Amazing.
And then it's lit when it's dark, and then the jazz goes crazy.
Magical. And there's so much, there's so many layers to it, because you also have workshops and you have different things going on. Tell us a little bit about the workshops.
Yes, I just described the festival, but the festival is much part of a much larger scheme, which is to make a place for British Columbia and for Canada, which is a global performance mentoring and performance development center. Sort of, so education and mentoring is as big a part of our mandate as the festival.
So on March the
6th.
The 6th.
That's a Thursday.
Yes, it is.
In the evening at the Italian Center, Da Vinci Center.
Da Vinci Center.
Just on Bay Street, just across the Bay Street Bridge. We have an extraordinary night set up, and it's going to be a series of concerts and courses by a pairing of excellent food and excellent music. The music will be Music by the Sea artists.
Of course it will be.
Classical, jazz, Yelena on accordion, Yelena Milojevic, and Peter Zambri of Zambris is going to work wonders with a 5-course extravaganza.
Well, we are going to chat to a few of the people involved in the festival, including Peter Zambri. But first, you know, you talk about music, and you often know when you see a musician that they're a musician and what they do. But there's so many people who suffer from a variety of disorders, but they look like ordinary people. Well, one disorder is a post-traumatic stress disorder, but there's a group of road warriors that are gonna run across Vancouver Island to raise awareness, raise money, and raise hope. Mick Cuthbert met up with one of them. The Wounded Warriors will be running across the island beginning on the 16th of February from Port Hardy, 6 consecutive days of running, and of course they'll be finishing right here in Victoria, and we will be there when they cross the finish line. Just an amazing, amazing thing they are doing. Speaking of amazing, we are here at the atrium in downtown Victoria chatting about a couple events that are coming up that are connected. Music by the Sea, as well as a big fundraiser that they're putting on March the 6th. Now you are one of the musicians. I know you and I met during the accordion festival. You're a world famous accordion. Now, as a musician, what does it mean to you to be part of something like the Bamfield's Music by the Sea?
Well, that project itself, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I was just mentioning, it's attracting itself. with its beauty and location and all this wide range of musicians, all different genres. And I'm really glad to be part of at least this fundraiser for the Banfield Festival.
If you come to this event at the Da Vinci Center, you will get not only fantastic food, but of course music, and you are going to be one of the featured performers. Tell us a little bit about what they'll experience when they see you perform at the event.
Well, that event is a very fun event. I was here 2 years ago. I performed with my quartet, Tango Paradiso, and I didn't know actually what to expect. Now I know what I will experience this year as well, and it will be just amazing. There will be performances, food performances. There will be intermission band that will be covering the event with the music all time long, and jazz musicians, classical musicians. Well, it will be just one splendid experience for those who will be coming.
Like a smorgasbord of music, really, because you're going to get a little bit of everything, aren't you?
Yeah. And 2 years ago when we were here, the audience went crazy. They loved it. It was ovations for every performer. So besides great food, and we enjoyed it too as performers.
So we're going to meet some chefs in just a moment who are part of this big event. But first, as we celebrate music, it's also BC Black History Month. And Sucheta Singh caught up with jazz musician Maureen Washington to talk about what it means to be a Black artist in Canada. Black History Month concert, an evening of jazz, blues, spoken word poetry featuring none other than Maureen Washington Quartet. That's going to be Monday, February 24th at 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6 at the Belfry Theatre. Now we are here right now at the Atrium in downtown Victoria talking about Music by the Sea, which is actually an event that happens in
July.
Yeah. So you know what? Here's the thing. I can't wait till July. I need to have some fun now. So tell us what's going on in March so that we can get excited, get involved, and get fed, and get ready for the Banfield's Music by the Sea.
Yes. Hi, everybody. John Franco. I am John Franco.
John, yes.
We know each other, right?
We do.
We do.
We do. I love an Italian who can cook.
Thank you. So Banfield is beautiful.
Yes.
But what we want to do this year, as we do every year here, 2 years ago we were at the Atrium.
Yeah.
And now we will be at the Da Vinci Center, the Italian Center. The Italian Center, why? Because we wanted this year to have more Italian involved in this Music by the Sea, because Italy is music, right?
It is, yeah.
It's music. Not only music, that's why we have Peter Zambri this year cooking for us. So we have Italian wine, Italian food, great musician. So we give a sample, maybe 3, 4, 5 little concert.
It is just a feast for all of the senses. And it also will make a big difference in the lives of so many because it is a fundraiser for an event that supports artists in such a big way. Yes. Well, thank you so much. I'm excited. I want to be there.
I'm waiting you at the Da Vinci Center, March 6, 6 p.m. Please go to the website and look for us.
Absolutely.
We're waiting for you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Get your tickets, get your tickets. We are going to hang out here at the Atrium and go talk to Peter in just a moment, Peter Zambri. Maybe we'll get into his kitchen.
Let's go.
And we're also have a fantastic story by James Green on radio control cars, so stay with us. Welcome back to Go Island. We are right now at Zambri's in the Atrium. Why? Because we are so stoked about an upcoming event. It's going to be called the Da Vinci Gala. I love something called the Da Vinci Gala.
Absolutely.
And Da Vinci would be so honored to know that an artist, a culinary artist, will be behind all the great food. Can you tease us? Can you give us a little food porn? What's going to be happening on the menu? I know you still put it together, but anything we can get excited about?
Well, it's very interesting because it's a 5-course menu. Okay, 3 of the courses are seated, and 1 course is passed around, and the other course. The last course is the dessert, and that's a big surprise for everybody that I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. But when they come in, there's going to be Prosecco and stuzzichini, so we're going to have some pasta antipastis. Everybody sits down, they get a plated antipasto, which is followed then by a little mini concert. And then we have a pasta, which is again followed by a concert, and then we have the main course.
So get your tickets. I think it's one of those events that you will absolutely remember for the rest of your life. Now, we're going to head out to Saanich, where James Green dropped in at a Saanich church where radio-controlled cars took over. Now that's a club I'd love to belong to, radio-controlled cars. How fun is that? Almost as fun as being in Zambri's kitchen right here at the atrium. We're here because we're getting all ready for the big Music by the Sea fundraiser at the Da Vinci Center. Get your tickets now. There'll be amazing food, great music, and fantastic people. We have to take a very short break, but stay with us. When we come back, one of our Go for Gold profiles of one of our Olympic hopefuls, and more great stories right here on Go Island. Well, I hope our Olympians are well fed. They certainly have earned every meal. And if you want to be well fed, Christopher, what should people do on Thursday, March the 6th?
They should come to the Da Vinci Gala.
I want to thank you so much for everything you do, for all that you do for musicians. If you have any thoughts, ideas, feedback, you know where to find us. Facebook, Twitter, you can email us. Or if you see me eating around town, which is highly likely, say hello.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir. Casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.